I need to grab her since she's the musically inclined one. H Elementary. Why did we come back? Oh, we had the new lady. That's right. So we found the naked lady and gave her her clothes back. We returned to H Elementary once more. If Hiro is to be believed, then what we saw in that classroom was Zukawa's doing. The missing teacher, Zukawa. There's no doubt that she had something to do with the birth of Ms. Zu. We escaped from here only to come back again. That's kind of depressing. To get rid of the mark, we have no choice. We haven't been able to thoroughly investigate the room where we saved Hiro. Probably best to start there. Let's go. Man, and I gotta walk all the way back. Oh, no, that's the classroom that we need to do the test, right? No, it's not on the desk. Because Ms. Zu got mad at us that we didn't go to the right classroom, and we ended up going in her secret organ room. Or wait, is that the right classroom? Let me just check the desk. Aha! There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Peek at the questions. I take a glance at the problem sheet. I see numbers and mathematical symbols. This seems to be a math test. I used to be good at math, but, not anymore. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Question 1. An ostrich can run from the first floor of the school to the second floor in 3 seconds. Is that a threat? If the school had 5 floors, how long would it take for it to get from the first to the... 5 seconds. It said 5 seconds from 1 to 2, right? So that's 5, 10, 20 seconds, right? Okay, I guess it wasn't 20. I'm gonna go with that. I feel like 18 seconds is wrong. Okay, I guess... yeah, we're probably gonna have to do this again. Oh, it had the equation at the top. I probably should have paid attention to that. Question 2. Ostriches are extremely fast. They can run 60 kilometers per hour. How many seconds would it take them to reach a human bait 30 meters away? Okay, so wait, kilometers is... Kilometers is smaller than meters, right? Or is it bigger? It sounds bigger. We don't use meters. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna guess. I think I'm probably... Oh, I'm gonna take... What is it? 1,000 meters. Okay, that's what I thought. These are all very scary answers. I guess correctly. Question 3. An ostrich's kick is very strong. Without an airbag, a human bait would die. Okay. When observing an ostrich, strong, bring an airbag. Okay, I think that's a hint for the encounter. Their specialty is kicking after taking a long running start. If an ostrich speed is halved, how strong would their kick be? Were we given a number for how strong their kick is, or were we just told it was strong? Because if their speed is halved, that means they're going 30 kilometers per hour. And... I feel like the answer... I feel like that's too obvious to be right. Yeah, okay. It's like, oh, if it's half, if they're going half, so then that would mean... I hear creepy breathing behind me. Yes. Rue is rich. Hey! I was like, I don't know, 1/3 just doesn't sound right. Dot dot dot. I lived, bitch. It seems we passed the test. At the end of the answer sheet, You disobeyed teacher. You get a special test. Advance to the animal classroom. Okay. Got answer sheet. Animal classroom. So how do you get more soul power, LMFAO? So, you pick up talismans, like, so, you know, when I'm on the map and I'm just, like, observing random stuff, sometimes I'll pick up a talisman and it'll give me, like, 500 soul power or something like that. So, yeah, I think unless there's one in the music classroom or one in the animal classroom, I think I've probably picked them all up for this area already. So, yeah. Yeah. Gotcha, yeah. That's not that room drenched in blood, is it? Correct. Probably, and we're supposed to take a test in there? Yes. I'm slightly worried about the special part. I hope it's not some weird test. But that's probably exactly what it'll be. I mean, we're dealing with Ms. Zhu here. Yummy. Just want to look at everything in here first. The organs strewn around the floor look fresh. Oh, there's something in the head, isn't there? There are severed animal heads lined up across the top of the desks. ... It's gross, but this be a great place to hide things. I steel myself before putting one hand on the head and shoving the other up the severed neck. Who knew an animal head would be this heavy? It's like lifting a bucket of water. Ugh. Ha! After much struggling, I tip the head on its side. There's a cream-colored plastic object shoved up the esophagus. What is that? I pull it out and find a transistor megaphone. Got megaphone. What in the hell? Megaphones are used a lot for school events and gatherings, so that's not surprising. But what the hell was it doing it up an animal's neck? Was there a need to hide it in an esophagus? Zukawa did bring countless animals here. Her bizarre, insane passion is obvious in this room. Mr. Yoshiki, you okay? I realize that I'm just standing there, holding a megaphone that's drenched in yellow liquid. Yeah, sorry. Everything has a meaning. If that's true, then this must be really important. Try feeling around inside the desk. I feel something that could be paper. It is a scrap of paper. I open it and see several sentences. It seems like someone failed to destroy this. Got fragment G. This is the third fragment. I spread them out and stare at them. ... I can read the sentences in each piece, but I don't know how they fit together. I switch them up and look at them again. Then, by the specific frequency of sound waves, huh? The end of fragment 1 and start of fragment G seem to connect and form a sentence. I might be able to read the fragments if I line them up. Yes. Sound wave or must put sleep. We'll look at that later. Oh. I thought we were done with that! Animal heads are mounted high up on the wall. Usually I can't distinguish animals' expressions, but all of the heads look like they died in pain. Rip. I think that's it for here. So I guess it's time to take the test. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Peek at the questions. I take a glance at the problem sheet. It looks like some kind of foreign language. I can't make heads or tails of it. I have no idea what kind of test it is. Okay. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. But... Freiji? The entire test is written in a aw, crap. I needed the other lady for this. The entire test is written in a foreign language. I don't understand what any of it means. Yeah, pencil and problem. Turn over the paper, but... Foreign language. Just then, Hiro mumbles next to me. Okay, so I did get it right. Phrase 1. Huh? It's in German. Can you read it? I took it in college, so I know a little bit. Begin the test. Oh no, it's starting. It's been a while, but I'll try to read it. You write down the answers. Thank you. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to do this one again too. Multiple choice, social studies. It says this is a social studies test. Question 1, please answer the following. During the Pacific War, Japan's mainland was bombed and a shelter was built in H city. Choose the correct period of when the war took place. of the options below. Oh god. Oh, okay, it gives me the dates. That was here, right? Yeah. Because the last war was the 50 years prior. Japan conducted a surprise attack, and Pearl Harbor was started the war against the USA. Which phrase out of the ones below did FDR use to describe the attack? This one, right? Okay. I guess I paid enough attention in class. This is the last one, it's really short. In 1945, when the war ended, which country was allied with Japan? Yeah. And here I thought this one would be hard. ... Just so it happens that we have somebody who spoke German who's able to read the test. We managed to get through it somehow. At the end of the answer sheet, there's a test in the last empty room. Go take it immediately. Okay then. Don't gotta be so pushy. Got answer sheet. Standard test questions. Not particularly elementary level though. I just want to say thanks. No way would I have finished that by myself. It was no big deal. There's one more test? Yeah, in the last empty classroom, apparently. Well, the music room is locked, so I don't think it's that one. Okay, let's go then. Because I know I need I for the music one. Okay, it's not this one. It's this. Yes. There's a pencil and a problem sheet on the desk. Peek at the questions. Take a glance at the problem sheet. I see what it looks like. Oh, okay. It is. Okay. Music test. So I gotta go back! Okay, I'm going to save. Pencil and problem sheet on the desk. Start the test. I pick up the pencil and turn over the paper. Begin the test. Multiple choice music questions. Let's grade Ashura the following questions. Animals can be controlled with frequencies. The experiment was a success. Oh, we didn't read the fragments together. Question 1 is about snakes. What sound are snakes scared of? Please grade Ashura from the following. Okay. You're supposed to help me! They aren't scared? I have a feeling it's starry sky. Oh, okay, no. Okay, I guess correct. Question 2 is about pigs. What sound are pigs scared of? Please grade Ashura from the following. That's not a proper sentence. Is it supposed to be they aren't scared again? Oh, crud. Whoopsies. Question 3. Seals. Dangerous tools are sealed. Which one is not sealed? Please grade Ashura from the following. Not sealed. We picked up a megaphone. Am I dead? I'm dead. That's fine. Everything's fine. I just saved. It's cool. There's creepy breathing behind me. Please don't smother me with your boobs. Rue is rich. Okay, decide again. I guess I pretty much just plays the piano and that's it. She doesn't actually help with the test. Okay, so I got the first one right. Well, at least it's a 50-50 chance on the second question and third question now. Multiple choice music questions. Let's grade Ashura the following. Animals can be controlled with frequencies. They are are not afraid. Pigs. Is it? Is that going Starry Night? What's the first one? Giant fish. I'm gonna say giant fish. Question 3. Seals. Dangerous tools are sealed. Which one is not sealed? Please grade a sure from the following. At least I can get this one wrong. Sealed? Yeah, piano is sealed. I was like, I don't know. When you use a harmonica, you kind of gotta cover part of it to make the music. But whatever. We lived. ... You pass. Got answer sheet. Passed? Did she just say we passed? Yeah, that's what I heard. What did we pass? We finished every test and passed. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's hurry with our investigation. I have a feeling something is about to happen. New info was added to the spirit file. Passing the tests. Oh. I take out all the answer sheets I have and hold them close to the model. And... okay, well, I guess that worked. Snake heads poke out from the model and suddenly slither to the floor. Eek! Are they dangerous? I quickly wad up the answer sheets and throw them through the window to the next room. The snakes chase after them. Those were some loud-ass snakes. Soon there are none left inside the model. Huff huff. What a surprise. I stick my hand in the model and feel around. I find a paper box and a key. Got matches and the music room key. Lost all of the answer sheets. Rip. Ugh. The mark burns scarlet. Dawn. Half an hour left until death closes in. Has that much time passed already? I anxiously call out to them. Oh right, it's almost time to perform. It's okay, I'm on standby. It's starting. We need to hurry and find any clues left. New info was added to the spirit file. Human anatomy model. Okay. What better time to confront the ghost when our ally, our partner, is dazed and confused? Okay, it's locked. Okay, I guess I gotta observe it with my eyes. Use the music room key and open the door. Before looking at the thing we're supposed to look at, I just want to look around. Okay. It's an old piano. Do I put music on it? I take out the twinkle little star. I'm taking it out, but I can't think of it. Oh, okay, so I guess I don't do that. I check the music stand. There's a piece of sheet music on it. Got sheet music. Carp streamer. Oh, the floor? This place probably used to be full of desks, but now it only holds a single piano. Left? Okay, I was like, don't tell me I'm lost again. We step into the hall and the loudspeaker crackles. Do you have brains? We already took the test! I'll use those wonderful brains now. As ingredients and dissect you. What? Did she just say she'll dissect us for ingredients? She'll use our wonderful brains as ingredients and dissect us. Then that means, at least it's a compliment. She's saying we were smart, at least. That's why she had us take those tests. She wanted to see if we were worthy enough to become ingredients. Thanks. Setting up tests to select her prey. That was what Mrs. Zhu was trying to do. The heads lined up in that blood-stained room. The image of my own head joining them comes to mind more easily than I'd like. New info was added to the spirit file. Footsteps closing in. Sorry, the road's crowded. Ai, get a hold of yourself. I shake Ai. She seems to be dreaming. Mark has died a deep crimson. Sunrise. A few minutes left until death closes in. Something's rushing up the western staircase with amazing speed. It's an ostrich! Shit. I doubt we'll be able to escape. In that case, our only option is to... we'll ambush her. We'll hide so we can get the advantage. I grab Ai's hand and run down the hall. Which classroom should we hide in? I know it's... it's the one with the locker, but I don't remember which one it is. Is it the music room? We run into the music room. I don't remember. At least I saved. Hello. Hi, madam. She looked as dead in the eyes. There's no way. Oh, there she is. Okay. Mizu smiles and leaps forward the second she sees us coming out of the water. She's coming closer on her ostrich legs. It's like she could jump at us at any moment. Office trash? I don't think do I give her something? I don't think it's one of the bottles? Matches? No. Is it gonna be a combo thing? I guess I'll do this? I'm probably dead. I looks for something to play the song. We have to reach the piano to play the song. We've got to get past Misu first. We need to do better to distract Misu, or we'll die before we can reach the piano. It wasn't effective. I hold up the garbage bag in front of us and endure the fierce kick by cushioning the blow. At least I paid attention this time. Her arm snakes hiss, threatening us. She's not close enough. So office trash again. I don't think... Scatter solution? I don't think I do that yet. Light a match? No. I think I'll just give her the music again? Because I don't think we need to use that other stuff until she's closer. Yeah, we gotta reach the piano. Mizu... Oh, we're not doing the ostrich thing. I think I messed up. Mizu stretches out her snake arms. Yoshiki collapses. The snakes dodge around the garbage bag and sink their things into my neck. Okay, yeah, I was not reading. My vision darkens. I can see the spirit slowly drawing closer. Owie. Can I call my bag? I mean, what is it clear? It's flammable. Oh, it's flammable! And then if I give her the matches... Combo. I scatter the liquid and ignite it with matches. The suit stretches out her snake arms. It wasn't... Oh, the snakes are confused by the massive flames and are unable to aim. Okay, I thought I messed up again. Ew. Foil wrapped bottle? Megaphone. Oh, technically her head's the pig, right? And the pig... No, the pig didn't like the other thing, right? It wasn't the megaphone in the test. Because that's a song. Oh, it liked one of the songs. Is it... I need to give her that, I think. What does this do? The foil wrapped bottle? The label reads 95 and has a fresh floral scent. Or do I use a weapon? Because I can use these now. I wasn't able to use them earlier. Because she's close and we have to injure her. And then the carp streamer? Or no, we're not near the piano. Yoshiki slashes the hatchet. The snakes wrap around my arms as I swing and stop my attack. I look for something to play the song. Oh, okay, she can run over. Mizu is stuck in place. We can get to the piano now. I's fingers dance over the keys. Mizu stiffens as if she's paralyzed. Mizu is weakened. She's weakened. So, is this the final blow thing? Carp streamer matches, megaphone, foil, red bottle. Office, trash. I don't think I have the item to get to shit. Because I consulted the internet. I do not have either of the items I need to get the good ending for this chapter. God dang it, I think I need to die. Because somehow I would have gotten that. Hammer? Take out the hammer. But I can't think of it. Hatchet? Take out the hatchet. But what do I... Excuse me? Do I... Oh, I think I need to look at it with my eyes, because I made that mistake in the first part. By all appearances, it looks normal. Feel? I tap around on the wall. I don't know why, but I've seen people on shows do it, and I think that's how you check walls. Huh? ... I stares at me blankly. It's not super obvious, but the center portion of the wall seems paler than the rest. If only I had enough skill to be able to tell if it was hollow or not by the sound. The thickness just kind of feels different to me. What should I do? Break that shit down? Take out the hammer. Put the flashlight down and grip it with both hands. This could call attention to me, but this is where Hanahiko was. I don't think another spirit would come here. I'll try just once. I'll take it down in one swing. I gather my courage and swing the hammer against the wall with all my might. And a large hole, larger than I expected, opens up. I anxiously wait to see if I drew a spirit close. Luckily, it doesn't seem like anything's coming. That went a lot better than I thought it would. I laughs uneasily. I thought she was just dazed, but feel. I hesitantly stick my hand inside. Something cold coils around my fingers. It seems I've stirred up whatever is nesting in there. If I don't deal with that first, I won't be able to check out the hole. Clear bottle? Take out the clear bottle and pour its liquid inside the hole. The shadows inside the hole flail about for a while, but then go back to normal. Okay, now I feel it. Something has built a nest inside. If I don't do... Oh, do I gotta light them on fire? Matches. Poor snakes. Take out the matches, light one, and throw it into the hole. We would be at risk of, like, burning what was ever inside the wall. A pillar of the blue flame shoots out of the hole. The snakes writhe around, then vacate the hole en masse. They disappear into the cracks in the walls and beyond the doorway. After the wave of snakes vanishes, I find something on the floor. It must have been carried out of the nest when the snakes fled. Got Aizen Ashura's talisman. But it looks like the snakes brought the talisman on purpose when they fled the hole. Like they were scared of it burning in the fire. Were they trying to protect it from the flames? It must be something really important then. Yes, okay. What was the other item that I needed? Oh, okay. So that was the only item I needed. I don't need any other items. But like, how would I know? I don't think it's, maybe it's written in some notes I didn't read. Climb to the stairs. Okay, so she needs to, I used the hatchet, I think, and then she plays carp streamer. Yoshiki slashes with the hatchet. Snakes wrap around my arm as a snake can stop my attack. No, did I do the wrong thing? Okay, I guess that worked. Miss Zoo stiffens as if she's paralyzed. Miss Zoo is weakened. Yeah, okay. So it's the charm and the matches. Got a threat. Try to ignite the eyes on Ashura's charm with the match. Great Ashura! Miss Zoo shrieks when she sees the charm go for flames. She clings onto me, scrambling to get it back from me. Ugh. Pressed together, my sweat squelches as it mixes with her bodily fluids. Gross. Bonk her with the hammer. It's like you're going to horny jail. Just because her bobbers are out. Ashura Aizen's charm disintegrates to ash in Miss Zoo's hand and scatters into the air. Her eyes pin me in place with their intense fury. How dare you? How dare you, great Ashura! The snakes on Miss Zoo's arms raise their hands and swiftly strike me. Did I die? Oh, but their fangs sink into Miss Zoo's torso. Why? The snakes are feasting on the places where she touched my skin. Is it because of my human spell? They devour her torso. The only part of her that is human, and she squeals with joy. Oh yeah. Now this is why we need to bonk her and make her go to horny jail. It feels so good. And she is saved. After consuming their host, the snake arms detach and fall to the ground. Wriggling their half-torn bodies, they vanish into the darkness. Oh my. I don't sense Miss Zoo anymore. Did we do it? Eye is back to normal. Her mark is probably gone. But as expected, mine is still there. So there are still spirits in the city? Of course, it's a big-ass city. ... The look on my face is probably obvious. Eye looks at me apologetically. I've gotten used to it. I'm just glad you and Yasuoka are safe now. Mr. Yoshiki? Anyway, I wonder what this is. There's a folded paper on the ground where Miss Zoo vanished. I open it and find it's an old map. Shining the flashlight on it, the first word that I can see is army. Is this what Miss Zoo or Miss Hiro said was stolen from her? It could be. I put the map in my bag, then we finally bid farewell to the music room and its beast and perfume smell. The only way that could have been worse is if she said Ara Ara when the snakes bit her. True. Oh, wait a second. What is it? I want to bring that sheet music. A reminder of my music, Beating Evil. You know, this would make great inspiration for a new song. I kind of don't want to linger here. Yeah, I'll just be 2 seconds. She's not gonna die, it's fine. Hey. I dashes back inside the music room before I can say anything in reply. Oh, my controller disconnected. There we go. Jeez. She totally does whatever she wants. Christy was the same way. Is this what happens when you become famous? No, I'm being unfair. She did. Oh, no, there she is. Mr. Yoshiki! I burst out of the room and clings to me. Well, what happened? A snake! It fell from the ceiling, hit my shoulder, and slid down my back. Bro, I'd scream too. She's nearly in tears. Same. Get it off me! Oh, okay. I feel around her back as she hangs on me. There's nothing there. Huh? Nothing's there. You can let go already. When you grab my neck, it's hard to... Oh. Sorry. But I was telling the truth. I definitely felt something. Maybe it fell off as you were running. So did you grab the sheet music? Oh yeah, that's all done. I'm sorry to make you wait. Madame Yasuoka and Miss Hiru are expecting us, so let's head back. We leave the school, climb into the car, and head to the mansion. Hey all, we're back. Oh, welcome back. I believe I must thank you, my mark has indeed vanished. I still have mine, though. I mean, not that I believe that it's going to kill me or anything. It doesn't bother me at all. She talks tough, but the whole time she's clutching her teeth. More importantly, Mr. Yoshiki, did Tsukawa have anything on her? You mean this? I pull the old map out of my bag. Yes, that's it. It's an important family heirloom. Hiro snatches the map out of my hand without even so much as a thank you. Oh, I guess you deserve a reward. Have this instead. She takes a purple notebook from her coat. The color's different, but the design matches the red notebook we found in the shelter. It's Tsukawa's diary. It was in her room. It looks like she was still sane when she wrote in it. I take the notebook from her. It seems Miss Zu was interested in that map of yours, Miss Hiro. Could you tell us more about it? No. It's basically just a treasure map. Well, now I want to know even more. We should have taken a look earlier. True. The clock begins to chime. It's almost dawn. Everyone should go get some sleep. You can use any room in the second floor. Thank you, that would be lovely. Also, I and Yasuoka, you must leave the mansion tomorrow. There's no need for you to stay here now that your mark is gone. Oh dear. Are you telling me to leave you and Miss Hiro here by yourselves? Please don't joke. Saya specifically requested my assistance. I'm grateful, really, but those who have escaped the mark should return to their normal lives. That's the dying wish of Saya Kujo and Mary as well. But, Yasuoka, I'd like you to help out another way. I'm sure you know other people in the supernatural phenomenon field. Can you research the mark with your knowledge and connections? An investigation like that is beyond me. I know practically zero about spirits. This is the only thing I can think of. If Mary was still here, it'd be different, but... ... Yasuoka stares at me silently. I stare right back into her eyes, not turning away. Sigh, fine. I'll leave the legwork to the young. I'll do what I can to help. Besides, if I stayed behind, I'm sure Miss I would want to as well. I'm counting on you. Of course, I won't let you down. Her voice and posture exude confidence and reliability. I'm sure it's a good part of why she's so successful as a fortune teller. Do it for our friend Mary, yeah. It was her dying wish. We gotta uphold that. However, I shall rest for today. These old bones are exhausted. Good night. Nighty-night. Mr. Yoshiki, are you sure you'll be okay without me and Madame Yasuoka? Yeah, I've survived this long already. I'll manage somehow. Unease is bubbling up within me, but I push it down and force a smile. I can't let her worry about me. Okay, then I'll trust you. But you better promise me. When your mark is gone, you'll come to one of my concerts, promise? If I get a VIP pass. Of course. I'll get you a front row seat for sure. Okay, I'm heading up. Good night, Mr. Yoshiki. Jeez. So you're saying I have to stay? Yes. Not that I care. I thought you didn't believe in the mark's curse because it's unscientific. Of course, there's no way in hell I'd believe something like that. But it's also true that I haven't found solid proof to deny it either. And I didn't realize there were spelling errors in this like that. Miss Yasuoka and Miss I's marks really did up and disappear. So I've decided to stay here and see how this plays out, that's all. It's the truth. I can see she's desperately trying to hide that she's terrified of the supernatural. Ah, well, I owe you for saving me, so I'll tell you a bit about it. It could be related to the mark somehow, too. What a champ giving free ticket. Hey man, if it's her show, she can pull any strings that she wants. Get her besties in there. Like, hell yeah, you know, we got them connections, man. Are you talking about the map? Yeah. It's of an underground shelter in H City. The only way Tsukawa found that shelter was because of this map. Not sure why she'd be eager for an old map of facilities that have to be 50 years old. That's a secret. It's possible that whatever turned Tsukawa into a monster is down there in that shelter. What? What do you mean? I've already told you that I have no intention of giving you any details. I'm tired too, so I'm going to bed. Okay. Hiro makes her way upstairs to the rooms. The end of our last conversation swirls around in my head. The shelter, army, Tsukawa transforming, and the deja vu I felt down in the shelter. What does it all mean? It's no use. My brain is so tired that the words are just repeating nonsensically over and over. I can't get my thoughts in order. I might as well go to bed for today. New info was added to the spirit file. The road to madness. Other. Go to the next chapter with talk. Yeah, because Mary's not here anymore. I'll just save. Mary isn't here anymore. Should I rest for today? Yes. I decide to rest now. Miss Zoo. End. Oh, I guess I'm covering the end, but yeah, it says end. It's been nearly a day since we found Mary. We're like a boat adrift on the ocean without a compass to guide us. Who knows where the currents will take us? Will we find salvation at the end? Hey, Mr. Yoshiki? Looks like we wasted a whole day. Is it going to be like this every day? Mizu. If you're done checking in here, why don't we take a look outside? Mary said unnecessary contact with outsiders could speed up the Mark's cruise. Did she? I don't remember her ever saying that. And if I lose any more of my memories, I'm not sure I'll be able to function. For the past 10 days, the only other person I've spoken to is the convenience store clerk. Ah, that explains why we've only had TV dinners and snack food to eat. But sitting and waiting isn't going to accomplish anything. I'd rather not wind up forgetting my own name like you. Not that I completely believe that this curse thing is real. She raises her voice to hide how it shakes. She's still stubbornly sticking to her denial of the existence of spirits in the Mark. But I know she's already accepted it. After all, she went through it herself last night. Ghosts and curses don't exist. Why'd this have to happen to me? Headed off for the night. Night, y'all. Have a great rest of the stream. Thanks. Yeah, thanks for coming around. Maybe we'll see you next time. Have a good night. Hiro startled at the sudden knock. A visitor in the middle of the night. I don't need Mary to know it's a Mark bearer. Sorry to impose on you so late. Oh, I like him. For sure, yeah. Bye-bye. But yeah, I like this character. A tall, thin man walks in. I like his shirt. I like the purple pattern with like the yellow like swirlies on it. It's very retro. His skin is as white as a sheet, and dark circles nearly swallow his eyes. It's almost like a dead person stands before us. You're Yoshiki and Hiru, right? I heard about you and the Mark from Yasuoka before I came here. Something about a Mizu, too. Sounds like you had a rough night. He seems to know Yasuoka. Maybe she's following through on her promise and sent him to help us. Well, let's get introductions done. I'm Shuji Daimon. I think you can guess my occupation. Wearing this thing means I don't have to explain, thank goodness. He gestures to the stethoscope around his neck. What kind of business brings a doctor like you here? Daimon's eyes flicker over at the suspicion in Hiru's tone. No need to be so defensive. I have the cursed scar, same as you, the Mark. He unbuttons his shirt to reveal a familiar mark on the left side of his chest. It just suddenly appeared one day. Though, to be honest, I never thought it happened to me. His clothes make him look like a Doctor main character from the Yakuza games. You know, yeah. It kind of does. Though, to be honest, I never thought it happened to me. Maybe it's punishment for being stupidly curious about it. I love how he's always so sweaty. Curious? Did you know about the Mark before Yasuoka told you about it? Yeah, that's right. There was mention of a strange scar in my grandpa's records as a military physician. I did some personal research. Military physicians' records would mean they'd be from the Second World War, more than 50 years ago. But that doesn't add up. Rumors of the Mark only started about a month ago now. If it was mentioned in those records, the rumors would be much older. There's a reason for that. Patients with the symptoms were kept in a secret army laboratory. After the war, all top-secret documents related to the lab were burned, except the clinical records I found. A secret lab, huh? That's kind of hard to believe. Dr. Daimon, you don't mean to say the Mark was used as some sort of biological weapon? Every country had at least 1 or 2 soldiers who were divinely possessed. People only call on gods when they're in trouble. It was the end of the war. and they were backed in a corner. How unscientific. Don't you think so, Mr. Yoshiki? Can't deny it's possible. I mean, we can't deny it's possible. What, are you serious? I can see why Yasuoka gave you her stamp of approval. The way you consider every possibility is indeed admirable. That open-mindedness must allow you to face the supernatural. However, it's hard to picture the mark being used as a weapon. It seems the 13th Army Engineering Lab was developing something. It was called the Cannon Soldier. Cannon Soldier. That makes me think of the Bodhisattva cannon 50 years ago and the Buddha statues. It can't be. Dr. Daimon, where is that lab? Unfortunately, I have no idea, sorry. The documents my grandfather kept don't give any details about it. I see. ... Hey, Mr. Yoshiki, that 13th Army Engineering Lab, it's the shelter Zukawa went to. She pulls out her old map. I'd wanted to keep it a secret, but as I'd rather not die from this mark, I'll tell you. This shows the entrances to the 13th Army Engineering Lab. Whoa, are you serious? Cough, cough. In his excitement, he starts coughing. My apologies. Where did you get that, Hiru? My grandfather passed 6 months ago. We were sorting his belongings. Isn't the idea of a secret lab just fascinating? So I thought I'd look into it. And then Sukawa stole it. I accidentally let it slip to her. She loves strange experiments like that, so it probably stuck with her. I know it's Cannon Soldier, but my mind immediately went to Cannon Soldier, the old Yu-Gi-Oh card. Yeah. I mean, hey, you know, similar names. She loves strange experiments like that, so it probably stuck with her. I thought as much, though. Whatever turned her into a monster is down in that secret lab. That's a pretty unscientific line of reasoning. Using the occult to turn yourself into a monster is utter nonsense, but if there's a scientific method behind it, I'll have to consider it. I suppose that's just how she is. Was your grandfather involved with the lab in some way, Hiro? He could have been. All I know is he was an engineer with the rank of captain. Wait, hold on. You're both grandchildren of people involved with the engineering lab? And now both of you have the mark? Yes, that would be correct. That and our lab coats are probably all Hiro and I have in common. From what we understand, people with the mark appeared in the secret lab 50 years ago. There might be something there that'll help us find the truth behind the curse. That's also the origin of the Cannon Soldier. A name that reminds me of the statue. The traces of this zoo in the shelter might all be connected to the Buddha statues that were stolen from H Shrine. Dr. Daimon gave us a lot of info. We'll have to thank Yasuoka for introducing him to us. The fates are indeed mysterious. Dr. Daimon, will you help us? Yes, of course. Just don't expect anything physical. Are you sick? You don't look so well. Yeah, something like that. I don't practice what I preach. His dry laugh sounds like he's deflecting. He's abnormally thin for a man his age. It's possible that he's gravely ill. I mean, his skin is like yellow, so so we're heading to the shelter. About that, he might have like liver problems. Is it liver that like if you have liver problems that your skin turns yellow, or is it like your eyes or something like that? I don't know. I never have my facts correct. We were stopped from going further by a locked door. That strange old man was there too. I doubt he'll cooperate with us though. It'll be difficult to break in from there. Where did you enter the shelter? Manhole on K Miyamachi North Road. I see. She opens the map and studies it. You're right, an entrance is there, but there seems to be one other one. It's at No South Alley. Have you tried going there? No, not yet. Then let's go there. My cat is scratching at my door. Hopefully you can't hear it. Then let's go there. Hopefully we can get in. New info was added to the spirit file. Rumors of the Cannon Soldier. I want to bring him. Okay. We reach Mno South Alley. Like the North Road, it's silent and empty. It's hard to believe a lab entrance is on a residential street like this. In any case, we should look around. Even though this is a residential area, the street is completely deserted. Everybody's in bed! It's probably like 3 in the morning. There are traces of the name of the store up by the roof. It looks like it's closed now. I guess there's nothing around here. There's a manhole. Unlike Kei Miyamachi, this road only has one. It definitely looks suspicious. The manhole lid has a place to grip it, just like the one at Kei Miyamachi. This has to be it. Still, this is strange. Why doesn't the public have any idea about this underground shelter? Do you think the sewer department would, at least? A reasonable conclusion. We can assume all info on this place is being concealed by someone. It'll be trouble if it were made public, huh? And it's people who used to be involved. Yes, some are still alive today. A certain city representative used to be my grandfather's colleague. The Kudros may not be innocent, either. I was waiting on a wee ghost jump scare. Yeah, I don't think we'll have a jump scare for a while, I think. If you know, a loose definition, I guess, of jump scare, but the Kudros may not be innocent either. Were they involved somehow? Oh, you don't know? After the war, the Kudro head was prohibited from public service. It was because he assisted the army in some manner. So he could have been involved with the lab? If I had to make a guess, this manhole's a Pandora's box for any dignitary with a damaged reputation. I wonder what secrets we'll find. Still, you know a lot about it, considering. I'm interested in the lab myself, though not as much as Hiru is. I've already done some research. But, this being such an important secret place, isn't it a little too easy to get into? True, they're not guarding it. The lid could have originally been locked or bolted shut somehow. This Mizzou might have done away with the restraints. Convenient. When I lift the lid, a musty smell greets me. Ugh, this smells familiar. Like the other entrance, the hole goes deep. Thankfully, there's a ladder here, too. This reminds me of when I was a kid. Let's get going, Ishiki. Daimon and I descend into the dark world hidden beneath H City. What awaits us down in that darkness? We will find the truth we're seeking? Or will we find the truth we're seeking? Or hell smeared with blood? There's probably hair everywhere. Cannon soldier. The sight that greets us at the bottom is the same as what we saw at Kei Miyamachi. The looming concrete walls and the suffocating stagnant air. We weren't wrong to assume that the two places are connected. Cough, cough. This is not a place someone with bad lungs like me should be. Is that an army song? Hearing that, I feel worse. It's been 50 years, so there's no way a radio or phonograph is still playing. Something supernatural has to be at work. It's so easy to fall back and blame things on the supernatural now. Yeah. I've gotten too used to this occult world. I see. I don't have any spiritual powers, so that kind of thing's beyond me. If you say so, then I believe you. It's a bloodstain. Touch it. I run my fingers over it and realize that something is stuck to the floor. I keep scratching at it until it starts to crease and I manage to pull it up off the floor. Found a worn out talisman. When I pick up the worn out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. And it crumbles silently. I'm gonna go backwards. I think we'll hit the other side of the doors, right? Yeah. Let me observe this, though. There are pitch black stains. Is this blood? Seems so. Still, there's entirely too much of it. It's like a blood bag burst. But doesn't that other thing bother you, too? Of course it bothers me. Imagine we're on the same page. It looks like something was posted here. There's a clearly defined, clean space on the wall as if something had been there. It looks like it avoided being sprayed with blood because something was originally posted here. Some kind of poster or bulletin? There's unfortunately no way to know. Feel it? The stains seem to be old blood. It crackles and breaks off into flakes when I run my fingers over it. Oh, okay. It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key. Well, we do not have that. More blood. A trail of blood leads to the ladder at the entrance. Was someone trying to escape? Probably. This looks like an emergency light. This place is abandoned. Has a power generator been running for all these years? Feel. The stains seem to be old blood. Oh, okay, same thing. I think I got something flow swiftly down the pipes. I think I got lost in here before, so I'll probably get lost again. More blood. Dried blood has blackened on the floor. There's quite a lot. Whoever left it probably died. Go to the sides. I think there's the fake doors on the other side, I think. Or not? Looks like this is a dead end. Nope. Since we're talking about it, it is not a dead end. Yeah. Question mark? It does look like there's only a wall ahead, but... a breeze? I feel a draft coming from it in front of us. But all that's there is a wall. Or is there? Well, it won't let me interact with it just yet. Okay, go to the left. I'm like, which direction am I facing? More blood. Oh, it won't let me observe that blood. This is probably the same as the others. Yeah, crackles off or breaks off. No, I didn't mean to. Okay, open my eyes wide and stare at the white space that might have been a poster. I only end up drying out my eyes. The air in this room is musty. At first glance, I'd say it's part of a medical facility. It looks like an operating room, and the smell must be... Oh, there it is. Yoshiki, sorry, but could you shine the light over there? Body parts. I shine the flashlight as directed, and find a corpse. Daimon crouches down and begins to study it. Whoa, it's pretty old. Might be better off having an archaeologist or anthropologist look at this. Daimon skillfully examines the body. When they're done, they stand up. The corpse is odd, extremely odd. The cervical vertebrae is severed, but the cut's a mess. Some kind of small-bladed object did it most likely, though it clearly wasn't cut with a surgical tool. I cannot even imagine why anyone would do something so cruel. The head was severed with a tool, huh? It's too old. The corpse isn't enough. Someone should have left behind records. It might be wise to search the room. Yeah, good idea. Rip. In the lab. Where? Those ghost noises. Maybe there wasn't, like, an actual ghost. It's a rusted filing cabinet. When I open the door, a cloud of dust flies up and blocks my vision. A notebook, but the black cover is left inside. Got experimental unit correspondence code. Experimental unit correspondence code. It seems to be a document about cryptograms. Inside it says, Canon, weapons code name, dash, dash. Heavenly Buddha, project's code name, symbols. Saw human heads used as materials, dash. My brain cannot keep up with the Morse code. It looks like Waboon code. It's similar to Morse. Oh, okay, well, similar to Morse. Nothing's inside the metal cabinet. I open it and search inside. I find a notebook titled Research Records and a small gun. The notes have deteriorated, but I can just make out what they say. 70th, next experiment, Ashura statue upon a male body and female head success. Then eternal supernatural phenomenon, spirit, frequent, hard, continue experiments. That's all it says. Got research records too, and palm pistol. It seems to be a record of the experiments performed here. How fascinating. Okay. It looks like it's been a number of years since this person died. The dried skin gives the appearance of a mummy. The cut by the neck is jagged. It must have been cut with some kind of tool. Ugh. I guess it's all from here. At least it's not quiet like the other maps, but after a while, the music gets annoying. Oh, door. Is there anything on the walls? No. It's a thick iron door. The keyhole isn't rusted. I could open it if I had the key. But I do not have that. Right, I think. Uh-oh. When I step in view of an iron door that appears before me, the air clearly shifts. Goosebumps rise, a presence is approaching. There's an incessant beeping like from a telegraph. I guess I'll keep going. I shrug and keep moving forward. Oh, okay. What is this gonna be about? The beeping becomes gradually louder, almost as if it's trying to tell me something. Soul? Is that soul? The sequence just keeps repeating this code. What in the world does it mean? I think that one's soul, if I remember correctly. Aha! I paid attention. I hear a quiet voice point to your soul. I think it's head, correct? Yes, okay, because they use the woman's head on the bodies, and I think it's to represent the soul, I think. The beeping suddenly stops. I am surprised I got that. Seriously? Amazing. A real supernatural event. Daimon seems pleased. Glad you enjoyed it. I'm sure this will happen again, but there's no need to tell him that. Is it safe now? Probably not. Yeah, probably. Then let's keep moving. Okay, just move forward. It's set up the same way as that operating room. This place may have been used for the same experiments. I hope they're experiment notes. Now let's get searching. Dead body? It looks like it's been a number of years since this person died. The dried skin gives the appearance of a mummy. The cut by the neck is jagged. It must have been cut with some kind of tool. It's a metal cabinet. I search the ones that are open. I find a notebook titled Research Records and an army short sword. The letters in the notebook have faded, but I can still read it. The experiment miraculously succeeded. This divine protection. The Ashura statue donated from H Shrine created by line statue makers. Using chisel donated by some family. Sever head. Tool together becomes the key. Finally, our dearest wish. There's nothing else written. Got Research Records 1. Projectile short sword. Okay. Mentions a chisel. Does it mean those used for sculpting? Yeah, most likely. It's hard to believe, but did they actually use that to sever the heads? Ugh. It's unbelievable doing something like that. See, I would consider that a jump scare, I guess. Because Because it's like, I don't know, the sounds make me jump just because they catch you by surprise. Like, it's not that they're scary, it's just like, loud noise, be scared. Cabinet with a glass door. I open it and search around. I find bells attached to a handle and a notebook with a black cover. It's titled Disposal of VAT MGMT Record. I flip the cover open. Dispose 200 super dimension suddenly iron door half spiritualized. Hypothesize focused mystical forces need sacred object to erase. Safety valve release code diamond. There's nothing else written. Got Kagura Suzu bells, disposal of VAT, and GMT record. What in the world are these notes going on about? Disposal, half spiritualization. I don't understand half these words. Plus, those bells I found don't fit this place at all. I close the notebook and put it in my bag. Just then, something tangles around my hand. It's a thin thread. It seems to be human hair. It glitters pale gold in the light. What? The mark starts sucking at my blood. I ignore it and instead stare at the shining hair as if being pulled in. It's odd, but I get the real feeling that this moment, no, it's here, this place. Okay, I've been here before. The mark's color grows more vivid. Early dawn, a few hours left until death closes in. Mumble, mumble, mumble. Someone mumbles right next to me. Wait, that's not someone else. That's my own voice. As I thought, it's here. The words pour out from deep inside. I have absolutely no knowledge or control over them. Memories that aren't mine, words and feelings I couldn't possibly know are falling from my lips. Check the disposal vat. It must be behind that wall. Felt weird when standing in front of that wall. Ishiki? What's this all of a sudden? The instant Daimon speaks, the voice stops. It's nothing. I just remembered something important. Are you honestly alright? Those were some rather odd mumbles. You heard nothing? I'm fine, really. Just spaced out for a bit. Sure. For better or worse, Daimon didn't clearly hear what I was saying. ... Still, though, that voice. Could it be that? My old self, the one I lost along with my memories, was talking to me? The feeling I got when I saw that golden hair, maybe that's what triggered it. I haven't heard that other guiding voice for a while now. I guess all I can do is rely on my old self. The disposal of that beyond the wall. The voice said to find that. New info was added to the spirit file. In lab number 1. Stop me. I open the wire mesh door and peek inside, but I don't see anything. I go to close the door and see paper stuck to the backside. Found a worn-out talisman. When I pick up the worn-out talisman, I feel warmth flow through me. Got soul power. The worn-out talisman crumbles silently in my hand. Okay, there's nothing else here. I'm gonna save, though. Is it gonna allow me to save? We go north at the intersection, and... an outline of a door is flickering faintly in the wall ahead of us. Hey, look at that! Huh? What, are you seeing odd things again? Can't see it? Unfortunately, no. Looks like Daimon can't see the door. Mumble mumble, that's the spiritual. My mouth begins mumbling words that I don't recognize all on its own. Pose the spiritual with spiritual. If you touch it with a tool that honors the gods. The flow of words out of my mouth stop. Of my mouth stops. Touch it with a tool that honors the gods. New info was added to the spirit file. Flickering half spirit door. Okay, I'm gonna say it because I'm pretty sure I'm probably gonna fail this. Okay. I touch the door, but it just feels like a wall. Seems the door has no substance. Oh, yeah, I gotta... It's like 6:30 a.m. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, get some sleep. Get some sleep. I think think I used the Suzu bells. I take out the Kagura Suzu bells. Is just touching it okay? No, have to mumble. Strange words spill from my lips again. It's the priestess's tool. If a man displays spiritual power, it'll be destroyed, so touch it silently. All I have is questions, but I have no choice but to trust the other me. ... I touch the bells to the door carefully, making sure not to make any noise. The next instant, the door physically appears. Wait, I'm not hallucinating, am I? I'm completely shocked. What magic did you conjure to do this? It just felt like it was the right thing to do. But I stare at the door. I sense an alarming presence. According to my own voice, if I can call it that, the disposal vat is beyond this door. I found some documents about it in the room with the operating table. It might be good to look through those. Probably. Let's be careful. That place is giving me a bad feeling. Research records. 1. Message donated from a shrine created by online statue makers using chisel donated by same family. Sever head, tool together becomes the key to your storage. Oh, or is it the disposal vat? Dispose 200 super dimension iron door, half spiritualized. Hypothesize, mystical forces, need sacred object to erase. Safety valve, release code diamond. 70th next experiment, Ashura statue, connected male body and female head, success, then supernatural phenomenon. 200 diamond. Okay, I guess I know what I need to know. I'm gonna save again though. I push open the iron door and we head inside. Whoa, this is amazing. On the other side of the door is a large, empty area reminiscent of a vault. Is this the disposal vat? It should be, but it's not quite what I expected. Something's on the ground. Looks like a sword. Got rusted army sword. I take what Daimon picked up. I shine the flashlight around the area. Are these heads of Buddha statues? They're kind of just scattered around. This might be a garbage dump. Just then... Huh? A sound echoes off something heavy moving, and suddenly the room is lit with a pale light. I have a rather bad feeling. Let's get out of here for now. I try to open the door to get out, but... It's locked. Impossible. A cutting coldness invades and envelops my feet. My head snaps up and I see water pouring into the room like a giant waterfall. Water? It's ice cold. A polar bear swim is not something I ever wanted to do. It quickly races to our knees. I can't even feel my feet anymore. Water underground? We have to get out of here. We'll die of hypothermia. Or die. I have to remember what was written in those documents about the disposal vat. All I see near me are the Buddha heads. This diamond, right? Yeah. I touched the diamond archive head. There's a heavy shudder and the sound of movement. Then the cooling water suddenly starts sweeping in one direction, down into a drain. Whoa. It's pulling us in. Ah. Thought I would have to answer more questions, but I guess not. When I open my eyes, all I see is darkness. Ugh. I quickly lift my head and rub my eyes. My vision slowly comes back. This is an intersection in the underground shelter. Looks like we were drained out with the water and flushed down a pipe. We were lucky. I very nearly breathe a sigh of relief, but then I remember Daimon. That's right, where's Daimon? No need to be so worried. Haha, so it's you. It's been a while, you sneaky intruder. It's that old man I met in the passageway beneath Manhole Street. I tried to ask him about Daimon, but... My jaw is nearly locked and my voice is gone. Don't try to talk just yet. The water here comes straight from the T Mountain range, so it's deadly cold. You were submerged in it for near an hour, so you'll be slurring your words for a while. I'm surprised we're not dead. Relax, relax, your friend's fine. So you, got somewhere to go back to? Ugh. I nod as I go around. The old man's face brightens like the sun. Well, that's great. Not that I'm demanding a reward for saving you or anything, but I am pretty darn hungry. The man eyes me, his smile sharp. I get in the car, and even though it's the wrong season for it, I turn the heat on full blast. We dry off with towels and the like, but it doesn't stop our shivering for a long time. While this is going on, the old man... it's hot. Can I open a window? He's blatantly fanning himself in front of us. Okay, yes, in a way we owe him our lives, but even so, he's being a pain. Hang in there a little while longer. Daimon shudders. You can see us shivering, can't you? How selfish can he get? It was an honest question, and it probably sucks for him, but we still keep the car like a sauna. After driving like that for a while, our teeth finally stop chattering. The man's name is Banshee Ito. That's how he introduced himself. That obviously isn't his real name. ... As he sits next to me, Banshee gives off a savory smell like freshly baked bread. It kind of cheers me up, or at least it does for a few moments until I realize it's the stench of dried filth. I don't know, I can confuse dried filth with the smell of fresh bread or something. So Banshee, what were you doing in a place like that? ... Banshee remains silent. Are you listening to me? Don't feel up to talking yet. I'll tell you in exchange for food. ... I shouldn't be surprised. Life's rough. Wait, that should be my question. What were you two doing down there? It's a long story. I summarize everything we know about spirits and the mark until I catch up to when we met him in the underground shelter. Oh, that must have taken forever. So that's how it is, huh? He nods vigorously to himself. I wonder if you truly understand, old man. Daimon's doubts are reasonable, but Banshee waves a hand dismissively. Of course I do. Who do you think I am? A terrible grudge is mucking up that underground shelter, and you guys are wrapped up in it now. The story suddenly sounds fishy. A grudge? Banshee, do you know what happened down there? I said we're not talking about that yet. I was born into a noble family, so I've always had the ability to see things others can't. I staked my name, Banshee Ito, on it, so you can trust me. There's a terrible grudge swirling there, and you've gotten swept up in it. He's got nothing to base his claims on, but I get the feeling he's on the right track. In that case, oh noble Lord Banshee, would you tell us? How do we overcome that whirlpool? Banshee replies with a magnanimous flourish. That should be obvious. Whirlpools always have a center. Gotta find that. The center. That swirling grudge and the spirit thing, is that what you called it? The birth of the spirit and the heart of the curse. Something like that should be left within that there swirling grudge. If you look for that, I'm sure then... He trails off. He gazes at the dark road, his mouth hanging open, like it's like he's run out of batteries. Then what? What will happen? The black sky simply goes on forever before Banshee's eyes. Oh, that reminds me, Ishiki. Banshee calls out as soon as we enter the garage. Take this, just a little symbol of our friendship. Got underground shelter key. Aw, he likes us. Is this a key for the underground shelter? I found it when I was popping in and out from that place. I held on to it. But I'll lend it to you for now, Ishiki. He just picked it up. Why is he acting like it's a favor? But I have no reason to refuse him. Thanks, I'll borrow it. Hiro walks up to us. Oh, welcome back. Learn anything? Daimon butts in before I can speak. Wait a second. You're not really considering... You haven't fallen for that suspicious old man's story, have you? Wow, that's rude. If you want my opinion, a snotty punk like you should be trusted even less. Of course, Yoshiki. You believe me, right? Of course. That's my good pal Yoshiki for you. Well, I suppose if you're fine with it, then I won't worry about it. Anyway, changing the subject. Good grief, can we just move on from talking about this? Banshee, you're hungry, right? The dining room should have something. Woohoo! Food! Food! Banshee bolts out of the garage and vanishes into the mansion. Hiro gives me an exasperated look. Mr. Yoshiki, you've got a crazy one on your hands this time. He was just excited, that's all. To appease the starving Banshee, I offer him some cup noodles and sweet buns. The epitome of hunger, he greedily begins scarfing it down like a starving dog. That was enough for 10 people. He devours all of it, and I'm reminded of a high-power vacuum cleaner.
Excellent!
I haven't been this full in forever. Glad to hear it. Mind answering some questions? Why were you down in that shelter? Well, that's an easy one, because it's my home. What? Been living there ever since I found it 10 years ago. It's not too shabby a place. Keeps me out of the rain and no damn brats messing with me. Though it gets a mite cold in winter. I don't know how to respond to that. Hiro and Daimon seem to be the same. It was paradise for me because no one knows about it, until a weirdo showed up 6 months ago. Some woman doused in perfume. It was winter, and I don't like stirring up trouble, so I just stayed away. That must have been Mizukawa. I nod. That is my thought as well. That was a month ago. I figured she must have up and left, so I went back. But now, there's something stranger. Which was... a damn walking Buddha statue! I know I'm pretty out there, but even I was shocked by that. I even got this weird scar. Banshee removes the scarf, revealing the mark on his neck. You may not believe this, but that statue gave you that scar. I figured. It was the cannon soldier, after all. The cannon soldier? How do you know that name? Some documents I saw had it. It was an old plan to make a Buddha statue move with supernatural powers. A heavenly Buddha project weapon. Are you nuts? Spirit powers making something move? That's insane. Now, Hiro, calm down. So those documents that you found, are they still around? Nope, I burnt them for warmth. I had a delicious roasted potato, too. How could you? Cough, cough. Maybe take your own advice, Dr. Daimon. Our measure of common sense seems to be rather different than the strange old man's. It's fine, my noggin works different from most people's. I got it all memorized. As you say, just tell us. We need to know about that project. The Heavenly Buddha Project was the pet project of some general at the end of the war, so they built that shelter for it. Ta-da! The 13th Army Engineering Lab. To make the cannon soldier thing, they did tests on Buddha statues. They were brought from some shrine or something somewhere. That must be a shrine. They did a bunch of stuff to infuse the statues with spiritual power. There was a monk from Tea Mountain, spiritual treasures from all over, but nobody thought anything would actually come from it. The project was just an excuse to keep that fanatical general busy. At least it was supposed to be. But one day, the statue started moving. It went berserk throughout the lab and went crazy on a ton of people. The bloodstains and old corpses in the shelter are probably the victims. Some people survived, but they had red, bite-like marks on them. The thing went and wrecked the place, then it stopped and never moved again. No one knows what even triggered it. That's about everything it said. Hiro and Daimon are as white as sheet. I probably am too. It's a hard story to believe, but he has no reason to lie to us. I think he speaks the truth. What, are you kidding me? A statue going around killing people and cursing them? Impossible. Then how do you explain the mark on his neck? Logic would dictate that the moving statue we saw was the cannon soldier. The dormant soldier suddenly starts moving after 50 years. That might be the cause of mine and Hero's marks. What if you flip that though? Both of your grandpas got the mark from the cannon soldier. When the soldier stopped moving, their marks disappeared. But with it started up again, you got them because you're their descendants. If that's true, then the children inherited their parents' fate. Bro, that sucks. Hero can't seem to muster up any kind of counter-argument. I think she's in shock. I want to ask you something, old man. You say the cannon soldier stopped moving 50 years ago. But why? I think it was some spiritual person used a thingamajig to do something. So you have no idea. It's the most important part, try to remember. It's not that easy, son. The mark might have made me forget. Taking his age into account, it's more likely it just completely slipped his mind. It seems we must defeat the cannon soldier to be free of our marks. We'll have to figure it out on our own if he can't be of more help. You seem a pro at this, Yoshiki. We'll be relying on you. I don't have spiritual powers or anything, but you already faced down 4 different spirits, haven't you? A normal person wouldn't have survived. Now that he says it, I guess he's right. I have been hearing a mysterious voice a few times and having weird premonitions. I even caught myself unconsciously talking when we were down in the shelter. So what are you folks gonna do now? Good question. I guess investigate the soldier. I mean, they're all kind of the same thing. Let's investigate the soldier and the shelter. We'll need to do something about that to get rid of your marks. If I'm descended from someone on the project, then mine might disappear too. I guess we're going back in then. Hiro's still kind of sulking, but she's at least recovered from her shock. We all share the same fate. It's too late to try to run away. Yep, you should find it there. The heart of everything that's causing this curse. You need that to stop the cannon soldier. That's what my gut's telling me. What are you gonna do then? I'm full now, so I was gonna go take a nap in that park nearby. I'll sit and wait until you fellas do something about that soldier. Wait just a minute, you old fart. Didn't we just say that it's too late to run away? Okay, I get it. Well, you folks did feed me, so I guess I can help you. New info was added to the spirit file. The underground shelter's inhabitant other. I kind of want to take him as my partner.
Excellent.